Hey everybody, Matt here with Halloween Daily News, and today we are excited to be taking a first look at some brand new 2023 Halloween animatronics that will be available at your neighborhood Lowe's home improvement stores and online later this year. And that includes this brand new life-size Leatherface and many other cool new releases because 2023 release season is just starting to heat up following the recent industry events, Trans World and the Halloween and Party Expo before that in January. We are going to be taking a look at some video footage obtained exclusively by Halloween Daily News. This comes to us from a confidential source inside of the Lowe's Corporation, and you've seen many photos that have surfaced over recent weeks and days coming from what we understand was a corporate Lowe's event where many of the different store managers and district managers got a first look at the seasonal product releases and how they're going to be displayed in the stores later this year. And that includes, of course, many of this year's awesome new Halloween releases. So, HDN has obtained some exclusive video as well as some stills that we'll take a look at. Now, some of this video does include some of these animatronics actually in action. So we're going to be taking a look at that in just a minute. Now, this first video clip that we're going to look at, however, it contains no audio, and you'll see that none of the animatronics are turned on in this clip. But it will give us a good idea and a good, clear look at the new releases, including, again, this brand new officially licensed Texas Chainsaw Massacre Leatherface animatronic. So we're going to take a look at that, and then we'll take a look at a few other shorter clips of some of these actually in action. And like I said, this footage comes to us from a confidential source at Lowe's, and this individual has full knowledge of the entire Halloween lineup that is going to be offered through Lowe's stores and at Lowes.com in 2023. And as such, I was able to answer a couple burning questions like the manufacturers who produced some of these animatronics. So we'll be discussing that as we go through. And I look forward to hearing your thoughts on all of these new releases down in the comments below. And once again, this is brand new, a world premiere for Halloween Daily News. Okay, like I said, this first video clip we're going to take a look at does not contain any audio. It is a 43-second walkthrough of the display, however, and you will get a good look at many of these new items that we're going to be taking a slightly closer look at in some of these other clips. So I'll just narrate as we walk through. To begin with, this is a life-size graveyard cemetery caretaker, and he is officially licensed from the Haunted Mansion. And I can also confirm that the cemetery caretaker is manufactured by Jemmy. And then we'll move on through, and you'll get a good look here at absolutely one of the big marquee items for Lowe's this year. This is their 12-foot Scarecrow animatronic. And we'll be taking a look at him in action in just a few minutes. But there you go. You can see him standing still. He is another towering animatronic, again, coming in at 12 feet. That is a Crimson Reaper there in the background. And then approaching up here, another one of the big marquee items, what I think is going to be one of the most popular for Lowe's this year. It is a 9-foot zombie, and we do have some footage of him in action we'll be taking a look at in just a few minutes. I like those skeleton band members in the back there, some more creepy clowns, a witch, and Leatherface. That's right, everybody. Leatherface is coming to Lowe's in 2023. And here is what is absolutely the headline item revealed here, in my opinion at least. This is an officially licensed Texas Chainsaw Massacre Leatherface life-size animatronic, and I can confirm that he is made by Jemmy. That is the same company that manufactured the Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, and Freddy Krueger life-size animatronics that were also sold at Lowe's in 2022. Now, Leatherface joins this lineup of the most iconic slashers in cinema history. And he looks great, if you ask me. I love that this is classic Leatherface from the original film. He's got his bloodied apron on, of course, rearing that chainsaw, also stained with blood, but also dressed properly, as Leatherface likes to do, wearing a tie and of that mask, that classic mask from the original film. One of the original masks worn by Leatherface, and it looks pretty good. It's not highly detailed here. It's not, super intently screen accurate, but it definitely serves its purpose, and there's no doubt who this is. And you'll notice it's a little bit covered up in this particular frame here, but you will notice that down below there is, in fact, some Leatherface pathway markers coming our way this year as well. Again, pretty much everything that we saw sold in that Gemmy lineup of slashers in 2022, you can expect is going to be back this time, though, featuring Leatherface. That includes the string lights. They're not pictured here, but I'm assuming they are coming as well. But what is pictured down at the bottom of this animatronic is, of course, the pathway markers. They are Leatherface's face masked, and there is a set of 3 pathway markers, and they are lit on stakes. And I gotta say, it is pretty good timing for this Leatherface animatronic. It's been a long time since we've seen one, and this comes after the recent Netflix Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie that came out in February of 2022, and just ahead of the highly anticipated new Texas Chainsaw Massacre video game, which is currently in development and coming very soon from the makers of the Friday the 13th video game. So the timing seems to be right for this. And again, coming from Gemmy, who just recently released the Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, and Freddy Krueger life-size animatronics, the next natural icon to add to the lineup is, of course, Leatherface. It makes perfect sense to me. I think he looks really cool, but I want to hear what you guys think as well. Now, unfortunately, I do not have video of this Leatherface animatronic in action quite yet. We are working on obtaining some as we speak, so be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications because we will be hopefully bringing that to you very soon here on the HDN YouTube channel. I can't wait to see him in person and to see him in action. I mean, you can bet that that chainsaw is going to be revving up. I imagine there might be some screaming sound effects. Very curious what else might be involved as far as the audio and the movement, but he's probably got some waist movement and probably something with the arms, I'm guessing. But you guys tell me what you think in the comments below of this new Leatherface animatronic coming, produced by Gemmy and available from Lowe's for Halloween 2023. And I just want to go back here to point out that in the background there, that is in fact a life-size Pennywise animatronic that it appears will also be available from Lowe's for the 2023 Halloween season, as well as down below in the bushes, we can see some Pennywise lighted path markers. That means, I'm assuming, we're going to be getting, in addition to all those Leatherface products, string lights, path markers, and so forth, the projector, all that good stuff that we got for Michael Myers and Jason and Freddy last year. I'm guessing we are probably going to be getting all of that for Pennywise as well this year from Lowe's. Now here we have a bit of video of that 12-foot skeleton animatronic in motion. Now you see his face moving there. I'll turn the audio up. It is not great audio. You can't really hear his phrases, but you can get an idea of what his voice sounds like here. So again, can't really make out his phrases too much. I can hear his laugh there. There's a lot of other noise going on in this clip. But you can see his eyes glow red. His mouth does move. He speaks. And I don't know if there's any other animation, but I got a feeling he probably possibly turns at the waist, similar to the 12-foot mummy animatronic that was released through Lowe's last year. This towering 12-foot Scarecrow animatronic is made by Techie. And here we have what I am calling a Crimson Reaper animatronic. And you can hear just a little bit of him speaking here in this clip. Cool. I like that he glows green and he's got slimy, viney green arms protruding out from the ground. And you can see what is a 9-foot zombie animatronic. I like the look of this guy. His head is kind of extra large. And you can see that his movement includes rocking this giant tombstone back and forth with his right hand. And with his left hand, he is holding a glowing lantern that is flickering. And again, those eyes, they glow red and yellow. There is movement behind the eyes. And we can't really make out his audio in this particular clip. But I think this guy is going to be super popular. I think he's got a really striking look that I like. And I appreciate the uniqueness that he's rocking that tombstone back and forth. I think that just adds a little extra depth to his whole setup. He's kind of a scene within himself and certainly is going to go great in any graveyard setup. Now here is another look, a still photograph of that awesome new 9-foot zombie. They call him a ground breaker. I think that's because he is rocking that tombstone back and forth with his right arm, like you see there. He has numerous LED lights glowing, flickering. His eyes are flickering. His lantern is flickering. We can't really hear his audio from here, and I don't know if he has additional movement in addition to that rocking that tombstone, but I think that's where they get the groundbreaker idea from. This 9-foot zombie animatronic is produced by Techie. And I love these guys already. They are rocking guitar and drummer. And from what I understand, you can sync these guys up via Bluetooth to play any of your seasonal favorites.
These Bluetooth readers can play anything from your Bluetooth home device. Just add choose a song from your device and watch and listen as they put flashlights to your music. And you can entire neighborhood or trick-or-treaters all Halloween night.
We got just a little tiny bit of these swinging little girls. And here's the haunted toy box with creepy dolls rising out. And one more to preview here today. So there's a full body turnaround. All right, I can't wait to hear what you guys think of all of these new Halloween 2023 animatronics and other products that we can see coming to our local Lowe's stores. And again, many of them will be available as well online at Lowes.com. Lots to think about, lots to look at, lots to be excited for. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And like I said, I know you want to see Leatherface in action. I definitely do too. We are working on getting much more video footage for you of some of these new releases and lots more coming your way here on the HDN YouTube channel. You're not going to want to miss any of it, so be sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications. Until then, I'm Matt Arts for Halloween Daily News. Thank you for watching.